Summit Road speed limits and crime prevention measures. This went through ITI committee. Oh, Pauline's just stepped out of the room. Mike, would you like to take over and introduce the item?
So, Summit Road speed limit. So we recently did the Dyers Pass Road, so this is more of a continuation of that along the whole of the Summit Road. So it's around having a hearings panel, appointed a hearings panel to look at those roads that extend from Godley Head through to Gebbies Pass Road for the speeds and also the crime prevention.
Right, and your committee considered this in depth?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So would you like to move it?
Yes.
Would someone like to second it? Phil? Are there any questions here? Sarah?
Thank you. Can I just confirm when the other roads on Banks Peninsula are going to be done? I realise that this is one of the key roads. It's metropolitan. Summit Road gets overlooks the city, crosses 4 community boards and then into Selwyn. But one of the key things that happened from the previous Summit Road issue was that it was very clear that any closing of Summit Road at times would simply relocate boy races and others onto the Inner Harbour Road, for example. And those two roads, the Inner Harbour Road and Summit Road, are linked. People do circuits, similar people use them. It's sort of day tripping from Christchurch, that kind of thing. At committee, they mentioned that though the other Banks Peninsula roads were going to be consulted on for lower speed limits as well. My preference would have been to do the Littleton that Inner Harbour side at the same time as Summit Road, but in the absence of that, when is that Inner Harbour stuff going to be done as well?
Just as a quick background to this report's come here because that road across the top covers so many different community boards. What you've got is a delegation of the community boards to make advice, and then you make the decision actually on the speed limits. So that's why we've brought that section. The team will be able to answer the time because we are also looking at the speed limits around Banks Peninsula as well. But are you able to answer the timetable?
Thank you. The main body of the Banks Peninsula Speed Limit Review, which is approximately 70 sites, will be out for consultation in, I say, within 3 weeks. The concern, in particular, with if Gebbies Pass was included along with the Summit Road, is that Gebbies Pass is pretty critical that it also ties in with the proposed changes at Governors Bay Teddington Road and also Charteris Bay Road.
I think you're answering my question from ITE. I know you weren't here at the beginning.
Yeah. So all she wants to know is the timing of when we're going out with the inner
I got past the ITE stuff at the ITE meeting, that's all right.
We are dependent on when the hearings panel date can be set, but the intention is it would be towards the end of this year, 2018, and then the hearing panel process would be, as mentioned in the report, early 2019. So
it was the linking of the Inner Harbour stuff with the Summit Road things. So are there 2 separate hearings panels?
There is a hearings panel proposed for Summit Road. The other is a Part A report to Council, which goes to the Community Board first to hear concerns.
Okay, because it's all within the one area.
And
the timing on that one, because I'm just concerned the overlap between Summit Road and the Inner Harbour on the Port Hills side are so linked.
The concern with trying to combine them is that they it delays the main body of the Banks Peninsula changes, which we would like in place before the holiday season, so we'd like them in by mid-December. The hearings panel process is not intended to commence till early 2019 for Summit Road, so the risk is we end up holding up the process for that. And also there are a number of roads that come off Gebbies Pass Road that we would like to change at the same time as part of the Banks Peninsula review.
Oh, excellent. So we should have the Inner Harbour, a lower speed, fingers crossed, before the Summit Road even.
Yes.
Great.
Very good. So I've got it moved and seconded. So did I have a second? Yeah, Phil Clearwater was. Sorry. Yep, I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried.